Hi, it's Amy Tangerine. Welcome to the studio. I am so excited to be coming together with other kin community creators for a DIY wedding collaboration. As some of you know, I recently got engaged. I also just joined the kin community, so this is my first video. I'll be showing you two different things to make for your wedding: DIY name cards and table numbers. It's really easy, but they both have a fun twist. After my video is done, be sure to click on the thumbnails to watch the other videos. I'm excited to show you these projects. Let's get started. To create these photo place cards, you will need a manila shipping tag, a photo, I recommend one with a border, a permanent marker with a fine tip point, washi tape, and a shaped paper clip. While you can use any sized photo, I'm going to show you how I use this app, Share, to print my photos directly from my phone. I'll choose from Photos. Because it's already in my camera roll, I can click on it and click Print. Then it wirelessly sends the image to the printer, taking about 30 seconds to flash the lights and make some funny noises and spit out the credit card size photo. Then it takes about 1 to 2 minutes to fully develop. These photos have a white border, which reminds me of an old Polaroid, but a little bit smaller. If you don't have this printer, you can definitely use a home printer or a professional developer, either online or locally. To assemble the place card, grab a strip of washi tape a few inches long, tear it off, take the shipping tag, place the guest's photo on top of it, and secure them together using the washi tape. The nice thing about washi tape is that it is removable so that your guests can take off their photo easily. Next, take the shaped paper clip and attach it to both the photo and the tag. You'll want to take your fine tip permanent marker and write the guest's name as well as the table number. You can put these in alphabetical order and display them in a number of different ways: hanging, laying flat, or using individual place card holders. Guests will love looking through these and showing off their photos to others. Although searching for photos of each guest is a lengthy process, this is something that they will no doubt take home and cherish, especially if you're able to find an old photo that brings back special memories. Now let's create table numbers that will double as future anniversary cards. You'll need a sheet of cardstock, a paper trimmer, my favorite one is by Placecards, acrylic stamps suitable for the theme. In this example, I'm working with a travel theme. You'll also need acrylic blocks, colorful ink pads, double-sided adhesive, washi tape, a watercolor set, a small round brush, as well as another shipping tag. Let's begin by taking our paper trimmer and stretching it out so that we can take the 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper and cut it in half. So you'll want to measure 4¼ inches and make one slice straight down. This will allow us to get 2 table numbers per sheet of cardstock. Then you'll simply fold the sheets in half. And you can use a bone folder or a credit card to make a more crisp fold if you'd like, but I just use my finger. Next, you'll want to take your shipping tag and measure it against your cardstock, and I simply use my fingernail to make an indentation so that I know where to cut. Because the shipping tag is a little larger than the card, I want to go ahead and cut that little part off. Next, you'll want to take your adhesive, run a few strips down the back of your tag, and adhere it to the front of the card. Next, grab your acrylic stamp, place it on the table, and put your acrylic block on top of it. Press down firmly so that the stamp sticks to the block and becomes temporarily mounted. Then you'll want to take your ink pad and dab, dab, dab your stamp on top of it. This is the way I like to ink up for good coverage. What's great about acrylic stamps is that you can see exactly where your image is going to go. Press down firmly. You may want to stand or put your palm down on the block and then lift up. After putting your ink pad away, you'll want to grab some washi tape. I'm choosing this yellow striped washi and I'm just tearing it off and sticking it down, making it look like the tag is stuck with only the washi tape. If you want a crisper look, then you can definitely use scissors. For scripting the table numbers, take a cup of water, get your brush wet, and mix around in the watercolor. You'll want to make sure you're comfortable and have practiced in advance on scratch paper. I've learned that lettering with watercolors gets better with lots of practice. The paint tends to be a little forgiving, so you can do what I did and add a little bit more so that you can have the desired coverage. Once it's all dry, you're ready to add your final detail. In keeping with the travel theme, I'm taking one of these icons from the Flyaway stamp set, and I'm going to be stamping it in yellow ink so that it complements the yellow washi tape. I'll place the stamp on the acrylic block once again, open up my ink, dab, 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 then carefully stamp it up here in the right-hand corner. Depending on the number, I will choose the icon and placement of each individual stamp. Not only will these be beautiful table numbers at your wedding, but they will be transformed into special anniversary cards with the help of your guests. At some point during the reception, you'll want to have someone make an announcement instructing the guests to write a note inside that will be opened on your corresponding anniversary. A friend of mine did this over 5 years ago, and it turned out to be her favorite project. I did this for my future sister-in-law and can't wait to mail them these cards for the next 23 years. I hope you've enjoyed seeing these projects that can turn into keepsakes for both your guests and you. Thanks so much for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe, and I'd love to hear your comments below. See you soon!